Down this week, Good Day Atlanta is traveling the state looking for unique spring break destinations. And this morning, we're checking out one of the true marvels of Georgia. It's officially called Providence Canyon State Outdoor Recreation Area. But once you see it, you'll understand why visitors call it Georgia's Little Grand Canyon. And Good Day's Paul Milliken is live in Stewart County this morning. And what a view. You are so lucky, Paul. Good morning. Love it.
There it is. How cool is this? I know, it's not often, you know this, Elise, it's not often that I'm speechless, but today I've been speaking a lot less than normal. I wouldn't say I'm speechless yet, that's coming, but I've been talking a lot less than normal and doing a lot of looking. This is truly a marvelous landscape. I'm telling you, it is so worth the drive to Providence Canyon. And beyond that, no matter what you're seeing on TV, and I'm tweeting out a lot of pictures, it doesn't do it justice. You have to stand here in person, because you stand here and you look over this landscape and really you're transported. I can't believe we're still in Georgia. This is just incredible, and so lucky that it's open and available for all of us to come visit. That is thanks to Georgia State Parks, and that's where our good friend Kim Hatcher comes in. Kim, how are you?
I'm great this morning.
It is so great to be here. I mean, does it ever get old to you to walk up here and look out on this canyon?
No, I feel so lucky to work for the state park system.
Yeah, I feel lucky just to visit for sure. So let's talk about this place. Now, the story behind it is really unusual. How was the canyon formed?
So in the early 1800s, this was a farming community. They planted cotton here, but they didn't rotate the crops, and they didn't really plow the way that they should have, and they didn't know that the soil was so sandy and soft underneath. So in just a few decades, gullies started forming, and those gullies kept growing, and here we are 200 years later, and we have this beautiful landscape that we now call Georgia's Little Grand Canyon.
It's amazing, and actually, it's still eroding as we speak, right?
It is, yeah. There's even a church here, Providence Methodist Church. When you drive into the park, you see it, and it used to be where Canyon number 2 is. They had to move it, and even today we've had to move fences back, which is why we say stay behind the fences for your safety. But it's always changing.
Yeah, incredible. Let's talk about the colors. We mentioned this last hour. When you look over the landscape, and again, this is where if you're here in person, you really see the colors. It's red, it's white, there's purple. Where do the colors come from?
There's so many different minerals in the soil. We've got the iron comes from, the red comes from iron. The white is kaolin, the purple is manganese. There's all these different beautiful colors. It's just a spectacular landscape.
I love the white is amazing. It is so bright and so unusual. Just really a beautiful landscape. So when people come here to visit, and hopefully they will soon, there are trails, a lot of hiking available, right?
Yeah, you can walk along the rim, get good views. There's about a 3-mile trail down into the canyon. There's backpacking here. So there's longer hiking. And then if you want to stay overnight, if you want to make it a good getaway, you can stay at Florence Marina State Park, which is just down the road. They have camping, they have cabins, and they have boating activities there. So there's a lot you can do in both places.
Yeah, and overall, just so much to do in the state park system for spring break, right?
We do. Of course, everybody thinks of camping, but we've got yurts. You can go glamping. You can make a campfire. You can rent cabins. You can rent kayaks and stand-up paddleboards at High Falls State Park. We have bicycles and a paved trail at Panola Mountain State Park. Geocaching, archery, golf. There's so much you can do.
And very, as we mentioned last hour, very affordable. $5 parking fee.
Yeah. You can load the whole minivan with the whole family and get to enjoy this view for the whole day for $5.
Amazing. It's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. Kim, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is so amazing to be here again. This is Providence Canyon Outdoor State Recreation Area. Easy drive from Atlanta. Took us this morning about 2 hours, Elise. And again, it's funny. You drive down the highway and you're driving down towards Columbus, and then all of a sudden you get here and it's like, where am I? I mean, did I leave the state? Did I leave the planet? It really is just an amazing landscape to stand here. And you really kind of can't take a bad picture. I mean, everywhere you point your phone or your camera is going to look pretty cool, because it just is amazing here.
Worth the drive and perfect to get away there for spring break for a bit. Loving it. Paul, thank you so much for showing us that. We appreciate it. Time is 9:28 now. Coming up on Good Day Atlanta.